What's going on, guys? XQ420 here. You know what the deal is. You know how I get down when I come around. We keep things right. We keep them tight. We keep them fresh. If it's first time to the channel, you know what to do. Smash that subscribe button for me. Today's video. Folks are too stupid to know the difference between a Norwegian flag and a Confederate flag. What do you know? Let's jump into it. Alright, article right here from the Blaze. Norwegian flag removed by bed and breakfast owners after too many upset folks confuse it for Confederate flag. Boy, I tell you, y'all see this right here, don't you? That lets you know that ain't nobody being taught nothing in school. Somebody said, man, I don't know, maybe school shouldn't go back in. Because obviously the teachers ain't even doing their job. I mean, the folks don't even know what a Confederate flag looks like. They assume they see it. Come on, man. So this said the owners of a Michigan bed and breakfast have removed the Norwegian flag that had been hanging outside the building for 2 years because they said too many upset folks have confused it for the Confederate flag. So I mean, they shouldn't have bowed to the mob. They'd be like, look, dummies, this ain't no Confederate flag. Do some research before you get enraged. That's all I'm saying. If you don't know what the Confederate, all they know, oh man, it's got red, white, and blue. Oh, kind of like the American flag. I mean, you got to know what it actually looks like. Folks they just quick to jump on the bandwagon, bud. And we all know where the bandwagon's going. Off into the ocean, the Pacific, deep sea diving. That's what it's doing. So this said, Greg and Kirsten Offenbecker, woo, yeah, Norwegian, no doubt. Owners of the Nordic Pineapple in St. John's told the paper it never occurred to them that people would mistake the Norwegian flag as anything else. So I guess they've been doing all right, bed and breakfast. I guess they've still been doing okay. So this is, but after receiving the latest in what Kirsten Offenbecker called at least a dozen hateful emails and twice as many comments last week, they took the flag down, the State Journal said. So I mean, dang boy, folks emailing them. So I mean, y'all racist pig out there, y'all over here, y'all hate blacks. I know you do. I can tell by your flag. It's a Norwegian flag. Stop, liar. You're just nothing but a liar, and I know it. You don't like black people. Man, stop throwing people on that. Stop throwing people in that group of races. You don't know them. So stop doing it. That's what I'm trying to say. Everybody just thinks they just know where people's affiliations lie. I mean, dang, man. Every white person you pass by ain't a racist. And every black person ain't a racist. And Asian and all that. Every race has some people in them that are racist. It just is what it is. But you can't just assume as a whole that that's the way it is. So it said they had been hanging Norway's flag as a nod to Kirsten Offenbecker's Scandinavian heritage, the paper said, adding that her grandfather was born in Norway and their bed and breakfast monkier is partly inspired by their family's history. So, I mean, they're just trying to support their family history. And these folks, man, they shouldn't have took it down, man. Stand fast. Just be like, hey, stop. You just put them side by side. Hey, when they send you that email, you put them side by side and you be like, Confederate flag, Norwegian flag. Norwegian, Confederate. I mean, just so you let folks know, and they probably still like, oh, well, the Confederates must have got it from Norwegians, and it's the same thing. That's the argument folks come at you with. It said it wasn't long until the first volley of confusion regarding the flag hit them. It said Kirsten Offenbecker told the paper the couple was still new to the area when they were visiting a downtown shop, and its owner told them a customer mentioned their bed and breakfast. Still new to the area. They must. Dang, boy, I hope they ain't come out here and set this business up in there. Bam, right after that, the pandemic hit. They must have been well to do already. So it said, I was so happy at first, she recalled to the State Journal, until they were informed that the customer also thought they were flying a Confederate flag. They said, how dare you? How dare you? Greta Thunberg out there. So they said, we were panicking initially because we were like, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. This town thinks that we're hanging the Confederate flag, Kirsten Offenbecker recounted to the paper, and that she doesn't see the Norwegian flag as anything like the Confederate flag. I mean, it's somewhat similar, but it ain't the same thing. It ain't got stars and stuff in it. And if you know anything about American history, you'd be like, yep, that ain't Confederate flag. You wouldn't even think about it being a Confederate flag. But seeing how you got all these folks out here don't know nothing about history, yet they're trying to tear down history, this is the type of stuff you get. A bunch of people who are misinformed. That's just all there is to it. It said, while both flags have red backgrounds and two crossing blue bars outlined in white, that's where the similarities end. The Norwegian flag cross bars create right angles where the Confederate flag's cross bars create an X. Not to mention that, not to mention its famous white stars within the blue bars. So yeah, so y'all see Norwegian, and of course, I know the people on my channel understand this, but I'm hoping if somebody else new comes to the channel, they'd be like, oh yeah. So we just see what kind of stupid people we got running around. So like I said, Norwegian and the Confederate. Which if a flag, man, when I look at this flag right here, you know what I feel? Absolutely nothing. I mean, I don't even get incensed. I don't take a deeper breath. I actually don't even think about it. Man, I just walk right by it. The flag ain't gonna jump out and wrap me around the face and choke me out. I mean, it ain't gonna do that. A flag is not inherently racist. Or the flag, black person walking by, let me choke him right out. Let me jump off this flag stick and wrap around his face, snuff him out, like it's a face hugger, like it's an alien. It's like, man, it ain't like that. It said, it bugs me as far as the stupidity of people. That's what this says. And it said Greg Offenbacher told the State Journal, even if the flag is blowing in the wind or laying limp, there are no stars on it. They look nothing alike. Bam, spot on. It said when confronted about the Norwegian flag in other instances, the paper said Christian Offenbacher would use the reply, "Can you look again?" And they'd be like, "Yep, looks Confederate to me." Man, I'm done with you, man. Just leave. But said she would also explain that they're the last people who fly a flag many equate with racism, as two of Offenbacher's children, ages 12 and 15, are black. I mean, that's so. So these people wouldn't even fly the flag because they got two children that are black, which that doesn't make any difference to me. But I guess people are so ignorant they don't even realize that. That's why I said, man, people need to look into stuff before they just start commenting on it. Everybody's got to comment on something. Ain't looked into nothing. Just jump right into it. Oh, I know where you stand. I know your position. It said, but the confrontations kept coming with people asking the couple to remove the Norwegian flag and accusing them of promoting racism. Yeah, because I got two black children. I guess they probably adopted them. And she added that the latest person to get in their faces about it and said they should be ashamed. You should be ashamed of yourself, ma'am, for supporting racism. As I got my two black children behind me. I mean, I'm inherently racist. That's why I've got two black children. Yeah. No. I mean, come on, man. Man, folks need to get over this, man. I just don't get it. I don't know why we still riding this same busted ass tune that we on. The beat ain't good. Can't nobody do no good dance to it. You can't stanky leg to it. You can't laffy taffy or whatever to it. You can't walk it out. You can't even do the Superman on it, Soldier Boy. I mean, come on, man. We need to get off this tune. It's played out, bud. It said, how could we be so bigoted and closed-minded, this person wrote, and I was really hurt because I feel like we've done a lot to integrate into this smaller community and be part of St. John's. So, I mean, she's like, I mean, I don't get it. So they say right here that they were fed up with anger and ignorance, so they eventually took it down, which I wouldn't have took it down. I left it right up. Tell them to kiss my grits. The grits they can kiss. And they said they were going to leave it up, and she's pretty dead set on taking it down. Greg Offenbacher noted to the paper, I said, if you take one down, take both down. I guess that's fair enough. They had the American flag up there too, so I guess they took both of them down. Dang. They said bump it. They said, I'm taking all of them down. I ain't worried about none of them. And they talk about our current climate. And yeah, you got to be aware of the climate. But this whole flag thing, bud, it's just... Man, it's stupid, man. I mean, this is one of the dumber things. Man, you got to know history. People, the saying has always been said, people who don't know history are doomed to repeat it. People who don't know history are doomed to repeat it. Now, these people don't know history at all, man. They just completely blind. I mean, they just going into stuff blind. So they said several of the community members have urged them to rehang the Norway's flag. Offenbachers told the State Journal they won't unless they can ensure it won't be confused with the Confederate flag, which obviously it won't because we got too many people that's brain dead. In closing on this, guys, if you don't know the difference between flags, then don't have a comment on it. Okay, that's just all there is to it. I'm leaving it at that. I mean, I don't even know what else to say. Stop commenting on stuff that you don't know anything about because you ain't been taught history, because you've had poor teaching your whole life. So I hope y'all did enjoy the video. What's y'all's thoughts on it? Leave it in the comment section below. As always, like, share, subscribe. Click that notification bell. I will catch y'all on the next one. Peace out.